back to my channel. My name is Shasa and I have a fragrance review prepared for you today. But before I get in, I just want to talk to everyone and, say it's been so crazy with this whole coronavirus thing. It's really disrupting everyone's lives. It's really been so challenging on everyone. I know, having to be in quarantine and being stuck inside their houses. But I think we have to continue to try to at least motivate ourselves to get up and do things every day that bring us joy, that bring us happiness. And most importantly, we have to stay connected with one another. Nobody really knows when this will end or when it's going to be over, but everybody's just doing what they can to stay optimistic and to stay safe. So I miss you guys, and I just wanted to say that as a forward before we dive into the fragrance review, because there's so much going on in the world today, and just want you guys to all know I love you, I'm thinking about you, and please be safe. All right, so the fragrance we're going to be looking at today is called Pélargonium, and Pélargonium is from the Aedes de Venustas fragrance collection. Beautiful bottle here with the red glass and the gold top. This is actually my scent of the day today, and it's beautiful. Aedes de Venustas, I've done a few of their fragrances in previous reviews, and I'll touch a little bit on the brand history. Aedes de Venustas started off as a niche fragrance boutique located in Greenwich Village, New York. They've been open for almost 2 decades, operating as a niche fragrance boutique, and they sell some of the most coveted names in the niche fragrance world at their boutique. But they decided, to take it even a step further a few years ago, and they developed Aedes de Venustas perfumes. So they now have their own fragrance label in addition to having a fragrance boutique in Greenwich Village, New York. And they commissioned some of the best artists in the industry to make fragrances for them. This fragrance was actually created by Natalie Feschauer, and please forgive me if I'm butchering the last name. Very difficult to say, but she is an amazing perfume artist. Her portfolio of work is quite extensive. She's done fragrances for some of the most prominent names in the fragrance world, including Versace, Comme des Garçons. She's also created fragrances for a few other names that are pretty notable. The list goes on and on. But this fragrance was also done by her in 2017, and Pélargonium is actually the name that is really the classification of different species that fall under the umbrella of geraniums. Pélargonium actually does mean geranium. So this fragrance starts off with a very bright top note of mandarin. We also have Calabrian bergamot, clary sage, and then the green spiciness of cardamom. So this fragrance opens very citrusy, very fresh and spicy. It's very linear, to me it almost has like this, it would almost have a stark quality to it that's like a linen shirt, but the spiciness does give it a dimension of warmth. Beautiful fragrance for the spring and summer months. Definitely one that I wear a lot going into this time of the year, and I just absolutely love it. It's very simple, but not in a way that is contrived or boring. It actually has a very beautiful minimalist palette to it, and that's kind of the fragrance genre that I would say I probably am craving the most lately, is things that are just simple, things that have a kind of more minimalist palette, things that are just not fussy or complicated. I really love things right now that are very uplifting, very refreshing. They kind of add a sense of balance to your fragrance profile. And this one's lovely. It's definitely a fragrance that I would say is unisex. Anybody can wear it. Now, jumping ahead right along to the heart notes of this fragrance, the scent actually features Egyptian geranium. The heart of the fragrance has orris or iris as well as one of the listed notes. And then we have the spiciness of carrot seed, which also kind of continues to play on the spicier elements of the fragrance. And I love it. I mean, iris is one of my favorite notes in a perfume. I think that the addition of the geranium here gives it an even brighter floral effervescence. Something that definitely doesn't scream heady floral, just very bright, very fresh. And then of course the iris adds this rooty kind of earthiness to the fragrance as well. Something that is definitely just very soft, very refined. Now, jumping ahead to the base notes, the fragrance features cedar wood. We also have a little bit of vetiver, gaiac wood, and a little bit of moss as well. So the overall finish or kind of lasting impression of the fragrance is definitely more on the woody, kind of earthy side. And all in all, it's a stunning scent, you guys. One of my favorites from the Aedes de Venustas collection. I might have mentioned this previously, but the scent was launched in 2017. It was actually one of the last fragrances that Aedes de Venustas has put out. I hope that they'll continue to make fragrances under this label or under this fragrance house, because it is one of my favorites. They really do have some incredible fragrances. So thank you guys for tuning in for this video. Once again, please stay safe, be well, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye-bye.